Luke, you guys were moving the ball throughout the game, but having a tough time, I guess, finishing off drives until the fourth quarter. Talk about just how the offense did overall, and then maybe how that rally went for you guys in the fourth.
Yeah, I think for us, I think especially when you're playing a team like Miami, that is super talented and has a great coach, well coached. You have to execute, and you can't mess up the little things. And when you fail to execute the little things against a team like that, it's hard. And I think that we did things that hurt ourselves at times, and I think that was kind of the issue. And then in the fourth quarter, when we were executing, we were moving the ball, and we were able to finish drives. So I think little things is something that's really important.
For Stefon, the defense allowed some explosives early on, did settle in towards the end of the game. Can you talk about what you guys did to settle in, and then maybe also just what went wrong in some of those explosives in the passing game?
I feel like just knowing the situation. I mean, one of the explosives was off a turnover, so I just feel like the defense just has to know as a group, like, they're gonna throw a shot because they just got a turnover. And then besides those explosives, I feel like we played good as a group, and I feel like everyone was like locked in to the last second. So I feel like as a group, we tried to finish strong, even though we had those few mistakes.
Gonna go back over to Ira.
Stefon, it seemed like when they got up to 28-3, I saw Elijah and a few other guys trying to get everybody, just kind of keep everybody in the game and keep fighting. How important was it for you guys to do that after, obviously falling in a big hole?
Well, we just have a standard, and we have to live up to that standard every day, even if things aren't going our way. I mean, this game, we're playing number 2 Miami, so like the team who makes the least amount of mistakes is going to win the game. And I feel like we were making mistakes and being ourselves at first, and we just had to come together as a group and just settle down.
We'll stay with Ira.
Sorry. Can you guys both talk about just the confidence in how you guys are going to respond to this 2 straight losses and both close games down to the wire? But how do you feel the team's going to rebound from this?
I have no doubt that we'll bounce back from these 2 losses. I think that you watch the games and you can see that our team isn't a team of guys that are putting their heads down and quitting when it goes wrong. I think that we all have shown that we all fight. When we're backs against the wall, we're going to keep fighting, and I think that that's your ability, your team, and it's going to be. I look forward to the rest of the season. I think that I have all the confidence in the world we're going to bounce back because of the way we're coached and the values that are instilled in us, and just the overall fight of our guys.
Piggybacking on what Luke said, so like I feel like together, if we're all together as a team, as one, I feel like we can do many things and we can achieve a lot. So just us coming together and just not saying, oh, there's a bad play here, but just knowing what everyone did wrong and just fixing those wrongs and correcting the wrongs. Really, I feel like if we're able to do that, we're going to be great.
Gonna go over here to Brendan.
If I can follow up on that, both you guys, 2 games, you've gotten deficits in both games, you bounced back, meaning, what do you take from that in terms of looking at the big picture of the team and culture-wise, where you guys are trying to go?
I think we don't want to be in those situations, and that's probably the first thing. Not putting ourselves in those situations, but I think that, like I said before, I think it just kind of shows the DNA of our team and the makeup of everyone. And we're not gonna quit or put our heads down. We're gonna keep fighting. I think that's what I've seen.
For me, I just think it's like just I guess stopping, like going back to what I'm saying, stopping the mistakes. That's really the main things. Like keep the main thing. I feel like as a group, we play physical, we play fast, we all play together, and we're able to communicate. So just working off that and building off that, I feel like we'll be in good shape.
Gonna go over to Corey.
Luke, I know Tommy had some moments that he wants back, especially in the first few quarters, but, I don't know that he's 100%, but the way he fights, the way he stays out there and keeps playing and making plays, I don't know, man, what can that kind of performance do for this team moving forward with that guy at quarterback and just like you talked about the way you guys still fought there at the end?
Yeah, I think Tommy is the ultimate competitor. He's a great teammate, an amazing leader, and he's kind of like the DNA of the heartbeat of our offense. And, you know, he plays his heart out, and no matter what, I know that I can count on him to give it his all no matter what. He has no hesitation, no flinch. He's tough, and, you know, he's the perfect quarterback that no lineman will block for. I think that an entire team wants to play for a guy like Tommy. So I have all the respect in the world for Tommy, and, you know, he's the reason for our success this year. And, you know, he's kind of just like, we feed off him and his energy, and that's kind of what he provides for us.
Gonna go over here to Owen.
How do you feel like the attitude has changed from winning against Alabama in week 1 to now?
I don't feel like the attitude's changed. We always have the same attitude, same standard. We come in here every day, we work to get better and be our best. That's our standard. So just being our best every day is what we're trying to achieve.
Gonna go in the middle to Adam.
Luke, what, if anything, changed with you guys when Micah left the game? Just how tough is that for an offensive line to deal with?
Yeah, I think most importantly, we're all just worried about Micah. You know, we just hope he's healthy and okay, and I think that's the most important thing. And then, you know, it's kind of just, we have a standard in our room, and it's the next guy up, and we have all the confidence in Rizzy coming in, playing guard, and Adrian playing tackle. So, you know, I think the most important thing was worrying about our brother and our teammate and a guy that we really care about. So, yeah.
Got time for a couple more going to Ira?
Stefon, after what happened last week, with the run defense, can you take away the positives of the fact that you guys really did a good job against Miami's running game, which was supposed to be maybe the best in the country?
Yeah, so coming into the game, I mean, that was our number one priority, stopping the run. And I feel like today we were able to do a good job, even though we got to some situations where it was 3rd and short. I feel like we were still able to stop the run, and like just like the knowing what they do and how they do it, I think that helped a lot, and everyone being confident on the defense and knowing what their job is and everyone doing their job. I feel like that's what helped us stop the run.
Here we go up top.
2 straight losses now, both hard fought to the end. How do you guys maintain that game by game approach and not kind of look at the season as, you know, what it is as a whole and just keep going for next week?
I feel like it's a clean slate. Like, you take it you can try to go 1-0 each week. Whatever happened last week happened last week. You can't get it back, so just work each week and just try to go 1-0.
Yeah, just get back to work, get back to practice, fix the mistakes.